We're back. And by back, I mean here for the first time. Whoops. I don't know how things work. Hi, I'm in a different position than I normally am. Because I figured you would want to see more of me for whatever reason. It's only a little bit more. Oh, you can see my cat ears though. There. And now you can also get Jamie in the background. I love that I'm just transparent enough that you can see Photoshop through me. This is incredible. Anyway, let's move Joy over here. So hi, welcome to I'm really gonna do this, huh? Oh gosh, let's change that back. I want to have her. Okay, guess we're just gonna leave that as is. So this stream, if you were curious and not in the know, it was a reward for me hitting affiliate. I I really wanted to do a cosplay stream anyway. uh, but I was very excited to like get to do one for everybody. I'm gonna move myself up just a little bit. Right here. Okay, that's a better spot for me, I think. Uh, so yeah, if you have just stumbled across me by accident, hi, welcome. I'm Rena, Liquid Rena at all of the platforms and things. And I do a lot of stuff. I'm testing the limits of the term variety streamer. Because I do TTRPG stuff. I do a lot of video game things, but just like only video games that I like. And I do this. And I've tried my hand at a couple of other things that haven't ended up specifically on my channel, and it's here or there. Anyway, uh, talking about this cosplay itself. So my cosplay process is normally I pick a cosplay and suffer. You have to break down the parts, obviously. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this picture so that I can break it down into there's really only two main parts to this. Uh, I let the people in my server vote on what cosplay they wanted me to do. I gave a bunch of Joy's outfits. um, and this one got the most votes. I think in part because it's simple, and in part because it's cute. It's cute, and it's technically not a released outfit yet, I don't think. I can't find any screenshots of her in this outfit. Uh, just like these images are taken from the Monster Prom Monster Camp wiki. So presumably it's just in the game somewhere and has yet to be uncovered. Which is kind of exciting. I love Joy as a character. I've played Monster Prom an uncountable number of times. And I've played Monster Camp at least once on this channel, and if you want to find that video, it's up on my YouTube channel. And then a couple of times, obviously, not on this channel. I promise I don't only play video games on my channel, no matter how often I say I do. Hi Petunia. My dog Petunia is here sitting on my lap because she didn't want to be anywhere else while I did this. I'm so painstakingly removing this background. I don't know why. It doesn't really need to be removed, but I like to be able to see things without it. Uh, I'm gonna also apologize for my appearance a little bit. I do really do my best to at least pretend that I've tried to dress up for stream. But today, no. I was working on computer things beforehand. I was working on commission work and stuff, so I was already sitting at my computer. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with what I literally already have. Okay. So we have now the backgroundless Joy. So we're just gonna put this other one to the side and duplicate her again so that I don't have to go through that whole process again. And the main parts we're dividing this into are her coat and her leggings. I don't know if they're leggings. I assumed they were leggings based on the uh quick picture that I was looking at on my phone. But they might not be. Let's see. Let's blow them up. I'm focusing on the leggings first. Leggings, pants, bottoms, TM. First because I have a plan in place for the top, the coat. Doesn't really matter what top she's wearing because you can't see it under the coat, which is again great for me as a cosplayer. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I did want to erase, but I didn't want to erase that. Okay, let's see. These these read like leggings to me, and there's a specific kind of legging that I'm thinking of. Or not legging, I guess pantyhose maybe? They're like I've seen them before. I've owned them before. They're like semi-sheer and they have like lines going up and down them. I'm looking for an image so that I can pull it up. Like, and I've very specifically seen them for plus size people. Like, they're marketed more towards plus size people because they're like fat controlling or whatever in the thighs, which is why I think I assume that that's what Joy is wearing. Yes, like this. Da, 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 da. Please give me the image so I can put it on the stream. I do like that it covered that exactly. Uh, that was what I initially thought that these were. No, well, so fishnets are like a fishnet pattern, aren't they? Like these are. Hi, I sorry, I was too into finding this specific photo. But yeah, like I always think of fishnets as like specifically that fishnet pattern. Oh, that is so small. Why? Let's fix that. Let's just fix that. There we go. But yeah, they're similar to fishnets for sure. Ooh, I did not realize how transparent I was. I wonder if I can fix that. I guess I could just do this. You can tell that I'm actually in front of a green screen. Ruining the illusion. The streamer illusion. Uh, but now, like, now that I'm looking at this, like, actual zoomed in photo of these these pants, I think they might be. The thing is that they're form fitting, you know? Oh, I have oh, my phone would like me to know that I'm streaming in case anybody was curious. Uh, I realized that I started stream early again. Uh, by accident because the computer that I'm using to stream is off by 10 minutes. So I've been streaming for 10 minutes because I thought it was already 7:30. And now we're just barely hitting 7:30. It's been that kind of day. Please forgive me. I mean, you know. I know I should. I do it like every once in a while. I can try doing it right now. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Um because I adjust it every time and I'm like, okay, sync with the main clock of God's clock or whatever. And nope, it just unsyncs every time. There we go. Yep, now it's synced. Transparent. I am a transparent. I'm Petunia's transparent. I'm also every child at school who has accidentally called me one of their parent names. I'm also their transparents. Oh, this is a much easier way. Cupertino I just it's God time. I don't know. I don't need to know the official name of it. Okay, back to the discussion at hand. I guess I did like a whole big intro thing for nobody because nobody knew that I was here yet. Anyway, um, so the boots. These boots are not a problem because ankle boots are so easy to find in literally any color for anybody, and I might even have some. No, I think those are heels. I have boots. I don't have these specific ankle boots. I used to. I used to have a really nice pair of Nine West ankle boots, but the zipper broke, and so I probably got rid of them. And I don't know. If I didn't get rid of them, they're here. If I did get rid of them, these are super easy to find and buy. That like they're not my concern. But these, I, d- I like, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking maybe they're winter leggings. Like I'm wearing a pair right now of winter leggings, which is why I think of that. Uh, Black winter leggings. Gonna pull up a picture and drop it in. Not eggings, leggings. Like fur-lined ones. Like the ones that I'm wearing are from Walmart. And they have gnomes on them, so they're not the right kind. But presumably, like, yeah, and they would be less sheer, which is like my thing of I wasn't sure if they were fishnets or whatever because they're not sheer. But this looks like it would work better because these aren't sheer that like or if they are sheer they're sheer to the fur lining that's underneath. I don't know if I should just go with black or if I should attempt to find like a dark purple or what? Fleece lined leggings. Yeah, let's look for those. It's one of those things that I'm like, ugh. I do a lot of my cosplay through thrift shopping. I mean, I love to make things, don't get me wrong. Sorry, I'm on onlyleggings.com, which honestly, what a great site name. Uh, like I try and do as much of it as I can through thrifting, but some of the time, it's just not gonna happen. And I think this is gonna be one of those times because if it was gonna happen, I would have had to go looking like at the beginning of the winter season. And now black is always the if I can't find what I want color. I normally like I'll go for like a white or anything and dye it down. I've done that before, but it is a nightmare. I don't know even what you'd call this color. It's like let's see. Let's see if it is definitely a purple. When you look at it blown up, it's definitely purple. So I guess I'm looking for dark purple winter leggings, yeah? Let's see if I can find any. There's so many. It's dark purple winter leggings plus size. Uh, I am obviously a plus size cosplayer. I have been a plus size cosplayer for onlyleggings.com where we sell only. Yeah, that's a good thing. That'll hopefully help me narrow it down. Uh, words. I had words in my head. Oh, that I've always been a plus size cosplayer. Like this is just the way that my body is shaped, and it is a nightmare attempting to find things that will fit me, and then things that will fit me the way that they're supposed to, and then things that will fit me the way that they're supposed to that also look like the thing the character is wearing. There are some great examples of this with Jeez. You guys can't see my screen right now, like, because I have opened up Google Windows to look for other things. Um, but let me see. Like, these ones aren't so bad. These are from Walmart. Um, but the fit looks nice, and they are plus size, but they're not purple. They say they're purple, but they don't look purple. It's a nightmare finding clothing, and then because I prefer to thrift. I don't only thrift, I guess. Uh, it just gets even worse. Also my other complaint about plus size clothing is that it always comes in like animal patterns. Like I can find a cheetah patterned anything for a plus size person, but I can't find like a frock. A frock, just a regular frock. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. People like always are talking about thrifting cute things from thrift stores. I was gonna go see if I could pull a picture off of my Twitter of one of my cosplays and talk about like that because that's really just where I end up with oh gosh. I realize I post just so many selfies. I would apologize, but actually I really like that. Wait, you don't want what? Oh, cheetah no, cheetah print is never it. I have never liked cheetah print. It's, but it is just always what's there. I post too many selfies. Why doesn't anybody stop me? How am I supposed to? I guess my well, actually, no, yeah, my Trexel cosplay is a good example of like we're just gonna slap this image right here, and go completely off track. Wow, don't look at anything that isn't me in this picture. Uh, so like to break this down into its parts, these glasses are made from a pair of those giveaway sunglasses that I like glued like bits of cardboard and paper and things to. Like I constructed the frames essentially, because I had to. Because don't you Trexel me. um, they're wild and they're actually technically for my Spiral cosplay that I will be doing at some point. But point being, like, I wanted some wacky sunglasses. I made some wacky sunglasses. Fine. Uh, these pants are, at this point, they're multi-use because I bought them originally for Af from the Critical Role Monster Hearts one shot, because Af wears like very specifically patterned pants and they're incredibly difficult to find. But I lucked out and I got these, and they're like a size too big and a little too long, but it's fine. I make it work. Uh, so I had a lucky break. This sweater, this goddamn sweater, which I only wear for Trexel because it is the most available thing. Honestly, my ideal would be like one of those horribly patterned, or four of those horribly patterned button-ups, just one right after the other, popped collars. But this sweater is a size too small for me. But it was the last one in the store, and I had to have it. I bought this before I even knew what Stellar Firma was, but I had to have it for reasons. But yeah, it's a pain to wear for longer than a couple of hours, and I tend to wear my cosplays for the full day because we start pretty early and we stay pretty late just to get the most out of when we go to cons. When cons happen, when cons exist. So sorry, Petunia, I didn't mean to stop petting you. You probably don't want that. We'll like show up early in the morning, not terribly early, not like 8 a.m. Maybe 9, maybe 10, depending on like panels and things. And we stay until 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock, again, depending on panels or meetups or things. Uh, Mostly we want to take advantage of like getting photo shoots done, and so we also don't even stay at the con the whole time. We'll like, oh yeah, Petunia has to be scratched and held all the time. When I come home from work every day, she's like, "Why aren't you sitting down on the couch already? Why don't you just appear on the couch?" I love her dearly. But yeah, we don't stay at the con, and cons are already a lot of walking. But most of the cons that happen in Oregon happen at there's a convention center up in Portland that's called something, I don't know. It's got two glass spires, so I always just think of it as that convention center. And it's maybe a half-mile walk from a big mall. So we don't want to buy con food. I refuse to buy con food. I bought it once. I bought a $10 bowl of ramen, and it wasn't good. This was at a con like many, many years ago, not even in this state. But I regret it every day. We don't buy con food. I'm not gonna buy a $4 water bottle. And all the restaurants around the convention center here are not. They're usually crowded because it's a con. That's the point. Also, I love the idea of one of the restaurants is a Denny's, and I love the idea of sitting at Denny's and like right over there is like, oh my gosh, is that One Punch Man? Is that I don't know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I don't know any of those guys. But yeah, so we'll walk to the mall, and that's a wild time. The mall is also just far enough from the convention center that people don't know what's going on. When we went to, what was the last con that we went to? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Con food is a nightmare. Um, but like the last, I think the last con that we really went to was involved a we went to. Ugh. I'm trying to remember what it's called, and like my brain keeps jumping back to that. Like I need to remember it. I think it was Kumo. I think it was Kumoricon up in Portland, and they had a gala. It was Star Wars themed, but we didn't know that. So we like walked back to our car and changed into our formal outfits to come back to the gala. It was just so funny. Like Rue was wearing his Percy outfit. It was great. Guys, I miss cons. Anyway, back to the point at hand, which is we're looking for dark purple winter leggings. Why does my computer want me to know things? I have no idea what you're talking about, computer. Beep beep. We're looking for dark purple leggings. There's not a bad number. Actually these ones might be good. Let's see. Let's slap them onto the canvas and compare them to. Once I actually look at them, they're not as good. Once I actually, this is the it's such a weird shade of purple. The purple that these leggings are. Joy's, not the ones that are in the picture right now. Not the Walmart ones. Because it's like they're almost gray. Let's see. Let's color drop and analyze. Oh, I'm sorry. I was wondering. I was like, normally my delay isn't this bad, but we'll blame it on on your phone then. Yeah, they're purple, but they're gray. So I feel like I should be looking for gray, which poses a new problem in that they're all gonna be heather gray, and like I don't want the black flecks. I just want some gray leggings that I can maybe like dip in some purple dye and oh yeah, or they're all like blue grays. Oof. No, no. But either way, not a super big problem. Not something that's impossible to find. And I don't have the resources to make my own leggings. One, it's a nightmare. I'm so sorry, Ayas. Petunia's sorry too. Oh, she has stolen my left arm. Okay. Uh, yeah, the resources to make leggings? No. I don't have the fabric. I do technically have the machine, but it's not set up yet. We ordered a new machine before Christmas and we just haven't set it up. And I don't want to work with stretch fabric. I don't want to make pants. Pants are apparently the worst thing to make. I have yet to make a pair of pants. I've made dresses, I've made skirts, I've made the odd bodice top sort of deal. No. I don't think I've ever made Yeah, I don't think I've ever made pants or shorts or leggings, obviously. And uh, everybody tells me they're a nightmare. And I trust them. I believe these people. They know what they're doing, and I do not. So I'm just resigned to buying these. Whatever happens. Oh, actually, let's do a big color swatch of this so I can look at this color. It's it's so hard. From what I understand, uh, like Jalen started a pair earlier in the quarantine, and he simply has like paused where he's at because he doesn't want to keep dealing with them. Okay, but so these are all of our. This is that. Okay, these are all of our pants layers. These are. We'll slap them into a folder and we'll call it pants. I normally do all of this like on paper, like at a table on my desk by myself, just having all these thoughts in my brain. Petunia, can I have my hand back, please? Can I use my arm? Let's see. She's sad about it, but she did let me have it back. But yeah, I don't know why I put folder. I was gonna label it leggings, but okay. Or bottoms or something. Okay. That's not the problem. I don't know how to alter patterns like to save my life. There are like literal walkthroughs, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, so this was gonna be the bane of my existence. I was terrified. I was like, okay, Green nails, I can do. Not a problem. Side shave, I already have that. I'll just slap on like a black wig, a black half wig, whatever, and it's fine. The makeup is easy. The lipstick is impeccable. I'm not she's a human, so it's not like I have tons and tons of fancy things to do. But the coat. I was originally going to like sew this coat from scratch. I was going to go out and buy a bunch of cheap fleece in the correct color and just kind of like cobble it together and hope that nobody judged me too badly. It's a very intimidating coat, and like I've never made a coat before. The most complicated thing I've ever made is like a pinafore dress. But I got lucky because I missed last week's cosplay stream. I went to the thrift store and I found this. Oh, it's such a hideous shade. It's gonna throw my entire color balance off, I'm sure. Let me take a look. Yeah. Uh, this could be my new green screen color. But yeah, it is. I can't hold it up because Petunia's in my lap. But the problem with this winter coat in particular is that it has a hood. A lot of these winter coats that you can find and a lot of the patterns that you can find are like very simple. They will. Oh, actually, I want to do this stuff on a second layer. Hang on. They'll be like, here's the coat part, and then here's your middle zipper bit or your buttons or whatever. Which I was like, okay, I can take that pattern and like add a flap to it and add these boys. Not a super big deal. But they're all designed with collars. This is so sloppy, and it's because I'm drawing with my mouse. I don't have my drawing pad. Yeah, like you can make a hood, no problem. I have made a capelet out of literally nothing. But altering a pattern with a collar to add a hood, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do. Luckily, this one comes with a hood. It comes with the collar, and it comes with a hood also. And it has solved the problem of collar and hood by simply like, hold on, let me change this around so you can see. There's just that was the tag. You don't need to know how much this cost. Little buttons that attach the hood so I can detach it if I need to, which is nice because I'm going to have to dye down this bright orange. Oh, it smells good. Um, to like this dark red sort of deal. I almost want to say it's maroon. It's probably close to maroon. Uh, and from what my research, I have to do a magenta dye. So we'll write Madge that you can't even see that magenta. Or it's so orange. And then from there, it's got. I love these buttons. So I am gonna have to like cut them off and save them. They look like teeth. Like, and they're all. I mean, they're all over the coat because they're intended to be all over the coat. But the fact that they're on the sleeves also just like brightens my world. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them yet. They're also like sewn on with tiny leather straps, which is very funny to me. So things that yeah, let's start making like a shopping list. Let's do that. They're so fun. I have to figure out something to do with them. Okay. Text layer, please. Oh, we don't want lilac text. It's good for branding, not good for writing. All right. Can you tell that I was working on uh stream things before I logged on? Okay. We need purple leggings. We need a magenta dye. We need what is it? If it's two button, nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Uh, it's two buttons per strap, and then the two buttons on the sleeves. So I'm just gonna move this so that I can. That has four straps. I don't know if this has four buttons. One, two. Yeah, this only has three. So I'm gonna have to add in another button, which actually is fine because the other thing about this coat is that it is a 16, and I am not. Again, we come back to the issue of plus size clothing and availability in thrift stores. Um, but it does have a nice and easy middle seam in the back there. So we're just gonna cut that boy open, cut open the lining, and add an entire panel. So I guess I should look for, does this even say what this material is made of? I want it to at least look similar. It's Chadwick's. That is the brand that this coat is. Oh, here. Uh, yeah, it's 62% wool. Oh, geez. It's supposed to be dry clean, and I'm dyeing it. Yeah, we'll go with 12 buttons. And I mean, they're not super specific buttons. They're just round, dark buttons. I would love, uh, let me see if I can find the buttons that I'm thinking of. There are, because I don't want the flat ones with the 4 holes. I'm sure there are like names for different kinds of buttons. I don't know any of them. I'm looking for smooth round buttons. I don't want any of that any of them holes. I don't want them to be made out of wood. Hi, Petunia. I want them to be like little half spheres. They're are they shank buttons? Okay. I was like, I can see them in my mind. Da, 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 da. Yes. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, I want black plastic shank buttons. I want these guys. Oh, nope. Need to be on a second layer. Yes. IS has saved my life by knowing words. I don't know any words at all, ever. Alright. Black shank buttons. Times, what did we say, 12? That's fair. I could like have called Rue down here. He's actually going to drop off our friend at their house, so maybe he will show up and judge my choices and my planning, because it's also his job. We're gonna go with 15 just to be safe, ish. I like to have extra. Also, shank buttons make really great stuffed animal eyes. So, haha, weird things that I like to do. Make weird little stuffed animals. Um, I also realize, so this coat has, did I do this on a second layer, didn't I? Yeah. So these straps right here are nice, and they're really pretty, and I love that they're also, like, they match the ones at the wrist. This coat has those straps. I'm just going to have to probably, like, paint them a darker red, black color. So I guess we're gonna need fabric paint. I say we. Are you guys gonna help me build this? You guys gonna come over? Got paintbrushes, so that's not an issue. I'm gonna need acrylic nails. Green, if possible. Gren? Gren. Green. And I feel like that's it. That feels pretty complete, honestly. I don't know. It's like suspiciously complete. I'm glad that you have moved away from your tiny ass phone screen. I don't know. Let's take another look at what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not working on like a huge screen either, so I apologize. I guess I should put on the list not necessarily for shopping, but like to look for the boots that I need. I guess I could go and look for them right now, but I would leave you guys alone. Or I guess I could leave you with Petunia, but she doesn't say much on stream. She doesn't say much at all. She's such a good puppy. She's not a puppy, she's old. But yeah, we've got the leggings. We've got it's so simple. It is such a simple cosplay. I'm very excited about it, but it's wonderfully simple, I should say. Uh, hmm. I mean, I guess what I could do is I could grab some scissors and start cutting off these buttons on stream, and we could just chat. We could just vibe. Oh no, Petunia, you're not 13. I don't know why we've decided that that's the voice we use with her. Um, actually, what is she? Like she's like 56 in dog years. She's my little old lady. She's like, don't call me old lady. She made a little noise. Where are? I swore I had scissors here, and no, I don't. Why is this? Why am I suffering? I suffer for my art. I'm trying to think. Okay. I can't get up because little old lady. Oh, I should put that on her tag when I get it engraved. I gotta get her one. Can't get up because Petunia's on my lap. I don't even think there are scissors down here. I don't know if Jelena or Rue are upstairs. I guess I could send a message and see. Let's see. I'll just put it into we have a personal group chat of just the three of us. So I mean just that's just a fact. Scissors are never where you need them to be. We have so many pairs of scissors in this house, like straight up. I think we have upwards of like 7 pairs, and they're never where you need them. The fabric scissors are always going missing. We're always like, I just had the fabric scissors. Where did they go? Gone. Gone forever. Nobody gets to cut fabric in this house. Do, do, do. Twitch keeps like beeping at me. Yes, Twitch, I know that I'm tweeting or I'm streaming. I'm not I did tweet because I'm set to tweet when I'm live, but I'm not currently tweeting. I do need to redo my shave. Presumably, you guys want me to cosplay this on stream. I mean, like that. Besides that being what you said in the poll, I just assume that you like once this is all done, I will wear it on stream and play the game. So funny story about scissors. Besides the like 6 professional pairs or whatever that we have in the house, they're like big grown-up scissors. Um, I have little kid scissors. I love little kid scissors so much. They're convenient, they're easy to carry, they're not terribly sharp, but I don't use them for fabric. I use them for when I'm doing embroidery. So at one point I just carried like a pair of kid scissors with me that I don't even know where I got them. I might have lifted them from one of my jobs. And I had somebody they were searching through my bag once when I was like going on a plane. They were like, "Why do you have these?" And I like had to quickly pull out the rest of my embroidery and be like, "It's for this, I promise. It's not weird. It's not weird that I'm taking scissors on a plane." I also really like, and I mean they're harder to get your hands on, hospital scissors. I went in to get I don't want to get too much into the story. I am not a thief. They were a gift, most likely, probably, as far as anybody knows. um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had an injury, and I had to go to the hospital. And after they had done the procedures, I'm being very vague because I don't want to accidentally like trigger anybody. Uh, they were like, "Do you want to keep these?" Like she held up the suture kit to me, like of like there was the scissors. There were like 3 pairs of scissors, a pair of the little claspy tong boys. And she was like, "Do you want to take these home?" I was like, "What am I? Why do you want me to take them home?" She was like, "They have to be thrown out anyway. Do you want to take them home?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to take them home. They're mine, and also they're very cool. I really like them. I like the look of them." They're not fun. They're not as fun as my fancy little tiny like bird embroidery scissors. I have a pair of those somewhere, but I don't know where they are and I can't get up. So I'm gonna look up a picture of them. They're a lot of people have like these unicorn and no, I don't want Google to know my location. And there are like some that look like birds. Yeah, I love the bird scissors. I think they're great. But mine are they're not vintage European, that's for sure. Ugh, I think they're from Hobby Lobby or something. They were a gift. And I do like them dearly. They look something like this. And they only get pulled out when I'm working with the oh, I forgot that that's not on that layer. They only get pulled out when I'm working with like my nicer threads. Uh Zoom, just blow this up real big. Everybody look at my scissors that aren't my scissors. But because I want them to stay sharp. Because I've heard people complain about them dulling, and I'm like, I don't want my scissors to get dull. Nobody has brought me scissors. I don't know if anybody has seen my message asking for scissors. I love the bird scissors. I think they're very funny. I also really like the unicorn scissors that they make. Uh, I guess we could look up. Should we look up green acrylic nails? Should we see if we can find any? I keep typing Gren and not green. Oh, jeez. $40. I don't remember this last time I spent $40 on anything. That's not true. Ever since I got Petunia, I've been spending so much money on Petunia. Uh, oh, yeah. We love family heirlooms. We have uh, a weird. What is it called? They're like the big beer stein looking glasses. It's a big glass one that has apparently been in Jalen's family, not for generations, like it's only his dad's, but his dad got it sometime before college, and now it's ours. So, okay, if you type in green acrylic nails, you get a lot of forest green, and we need like an acid green, right? That's what you'd call that color. Yeah, that's like an acid green. Let's touch it just to be certain. Certain. Let's Yeah, it's like an acid green. We can call it acid green for the purposes of finding nails. Ooh, these are cute. This is what I was thinking of. So that way I don't have to buy and then paint the nails. I can just buy painted nails. Oh, I hear steps. Is that perhaps somebody bringing me... Are you bringing me scissors? Thank you! Petunia and I appreciate you, and so does Ias. We're gonna cut the buttons off of this jacket for the rest of stream. I love the text yeah acid like without any context. Oh, I'm wondering. So these straps that I was talking about and complaining about having to paint, they're only sewn on like it's like a single straight stitch around the edge. Can you imagine? My life would be so much easier. I used to carry when I worked at the camp a pocket knife on me at all times, because you just constantly need a pocket knife for whatever reason. And so in that way, I guess I used to be able to summon scissors with my mind. Some of the stitching is really sloppy. Is Chadwick's a fancy brand? I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to have to like take the ends of the sleeves off to dip them. Oh no, yeah, I could just dip them. Shoot, shit. I can say shit. This is my channel. Set to mature. Okay. Oh geez, this stuff is hard to cut. Let's see if I can get this little leather strap like I was telling you guys about. Stuck in the fang. So, button. I love the little holes. It's menacing. Shit! But look at this is just this little leather strap and it's so stiff and like crunchy. Okay, now I have to research the origins of this jacket. So before I can keep I do this all the time. Uh I love to look up the like origins of clothing that I buy at the thrift store. Let's see, orange Chadwick's jacket. Uh, it's how I found out that like one of the sweaters that I own is like fairly expensive. Hi, do you need to go outside? Do you need to go out? Or do you just need pets? Orange Chadwick's coat. Let's see. They're available on eBay. Watch me find out that this coat is worth like $400 and I've already just started cutting it up. Okay, no. It's like $40. They call it pumpkin orange. I guess it is technically pumpkin orange. Okay, not bad. I want to know when they like happened. I like to know how old things are when I get them. All of the listings are like eBay. Oh, oof. There's this one that's listed also on. This one's listed on Poshmark. Just call it red. Okay. This one is listed and it is. Ooh, don't like that color. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Not for me, but I think Petunia's gotta go. So we'll be back in just a minute. Where's my be right back? Well, I will be right back. good. She went out. I think she felt a little bit cheated because she hadn't gotten a treat, and last time she sat with me, she was having treats. But last time I was also holding her up to the camera incessantly. So, she's suffering less this time. But yeah, we've got a few minutes left of stream. I want to get all of these buttons cut off now that we've discovered that the jacket is, well, a little bit old, not like terribly fancy or anything. It's a $30 jacket on most of the upsell sites. $30, $40. Chadwick's apparently makes jackets. I don't know. Closing all of that out. I guess I could switch over to just chatting. So that way it's not my my Photoshop screen. Yeah, we'll talk. I'll cut these buttons. And then once we're all done hanging out together, finish the commissions that I'm working on, and then go upstairs and finish, well, not finish, but continue. I'm knitting Petunia a new sweater, mostly to see if I can, because knitting is fairly new to me. Well, fairly new to me for the second time in my life, because I have learned to knit and have done knitting before. Petunia is lounging in the fact that she's like just under this jacket, and she's ecstatic. She's so warm. She's also under a blanket. She just loves being warm. Hi! You poking your head out to see me? You're poking your head out just because I'm here? These have, like, so much. They're so, because they were sewn through leather straps, the stitching is just so thick. I'm not even trying to, like, seam rip them or anything. I'm just cutting at the straps. And I'll burn the bridge of of the leather being there if I have to when I get to it. She does perceive me. And I perceive her too. We've joked about, we got her because I wanted an emotional support animal and a service animal. And she, as an animal, fulfills all of the things that I need. Yeah, I'm talking about you. But she has also, like, we haven't even had her a week, yeah? And she has already, like, grown very attached. Within, I want to say, even the first 24 hours, she just decided that I was her person. I am her, oh, she's slipping. I'm her emotional support human. And so when the first time that I left the house, after we had gotten her, she whined for a long time and was looking for me in all of the rooms. But now it's been, a couple of days. It's been a couple of weekdays because I went to work. I've been to work all of the standard weekdays, and she's getting used to it. And she spends time in the day here with her other parents. And she likes them. She also likes Hades. That's what I keep tweeting about her, and I think it's very, very funny. This dog loves Hades. She will, if one of them is playing Hades like on the TV, and they often are because Hades is the new hyperfixation in our house. She sits just entranced. I have no idea why. Like, part of it is I think she's got some cloudy. This has turned into a dog stream. She's got some cloudiness in her eyes, and we think she's going a little bit blind. That's why it's also hard for her to, like, go up and down stairs and see things. Because she's just, just getting up a little old. But because she can probably see, yeah, all of the effects, all of the flashing lights and things, and it doesn't matter that they're, like, bright flashing colors because she doesn't see in all that many colors. She just likes it. She just watches it. If she hears, I did tweet about this also. Oh, I don't remember his name. The narrator. I tweeted it yesterday because Rue had, like, said the name to me, but I don't remember his name now. But if she hears his voice, she, like, perks up instantly. It's very cute. Look at this hood! I just detached it. I wanted to see what it was like separate from the coat. There we go. This is, do I look like Joy? Is this, hold on, let's go back to the cosplay cover. Is that how I look? I'm a beautiful. I am Hoodie. Hoodie is over there because Petunia was curled up with him earlier. They She loves him. I mean, she loves things that I give her because I have handed them to her. Yeah, I got all the buttons off. I didn't take the buttons off the back, the plastic ones that hold the hood in. And I'm not going to cut the seam just yet. I would like to find the material I'm going to use to replace it first. And maybe I'll make like a YouTube video or something figuring out that process. Um, but yeah, I know that you can dye plastic buttons and things, so I'm not terribly concerned about those bright orange buttons, and if they become a problem, I will find black buttons and replace them. I don't know. I was really anxious about this. I was like, this is gonna be really hard. But honestly, I feel good about this. I don't know how you guys feel. Oh, Petunia. Petunia feels sleepy about this. She says, we could go upstairs and go play Hades. And like we could puppy dog, but I still have commission work to do. But yeah, I'm excited, and we'll do a. I wonder if actually that's something fun to look up. So one of the things that they're doing is you're going to be able in Monster Prom. There's going to be a reverse setting or something where you can. It's an expansion, I presume. Where you can. Da, 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 I keep starting the sentence and then forgetting what I'm saying. You can date the four characters that you normally play as. Okay, there's no hard release date yet. You can romance the player characters, and I feel like if I finish this, uh, you know, when that comes out around that time, it would be fun, cool, hip. Monster Prom on Switch. I should get it on the Switch. Monster Prom Reverse. Let's see if the teaser for it was released in August 2019. Yeah, okay, they haven't announced a solid date yet. Oh, but you don't get to play as okay. I was like, "Oh, maybe you can maybe I could play as Joy," but no. The player characters for that are going to be Zoe, Damien, Calculester, and Dahlia. So, I'll make this. We'll play Monster Prom, Monster Camp, whichever one we feel like the day of. And we'll have fun. And maybe I will. Joy has very good outfits. And like I said, I love her and identify with her a lot. Petunia has once again stolen my hand. So maybe we could make more. There are lots of cosplays that I want to work on stream, because working on them on stream forces me to be accountable. Because all of you are watching me. But I think this is gonna go well. Uh, I'm trying to think. I could change the setup for next time so that you are all like watching me sew. It would be a lot of work changing the setup. Petunia's got her face on the keyboard. She's looking for Hades probably. But I also don't think that watching me sit at a sewing machine would be a very fun experience. Uh, or I could sit here and hand sew it, and we could talk about cosplay, or talk about whatever you like. Just hang out together and vibe. Hold each other accountable for things. You bring your cosplay next Wednesday. I'll have this one, and we're gonna keep working on it together. Sewing machines are so loud. I think I haven't seen a cosplay stream in a long time, but other people work on their cosplays like on stream with their sewing machines going, and I don't know how. No idea. Escapes me in my mind. Uh, but I could hand sew it. I could sit here and hand sew the coat together, the panels and things that it needs. Oh, Petunia. She's tired. She's ready to go to bed. My bedtime is early. Hers is even earlier. uh, but yeah, I think that's it then. I feel like this was a good first stream. We've got everything figured out. At least shopping list wise. I know what I have to get, what I have to do. I feel pretty good. I gotta soak the wig that I'm gonna use for her in fabric softener. We can talk about wig styling. That's probably gonna have to take up like half a stream all on its own. And mind you, I'm not an expert on anything. But next time I will bring down Rue and Jelen, who are more of experts. And Ayas is an expert in sewing things, so they will always be here and make sure I don't mess up anything too badly. So that's it. This is so low key. I love this. I should do more just chatting streams or like cosplay streams more often because I feel like I spend a lot of the video game streams really stressed, and the TTRPG streams I'm like not even myself, obviously. I'm in character or whatever. So this is very chill and fun, and I'm just sitting here petting my dog and talking to you. It's nice. This is the vibe that I want. Also, uh, a very fancy gold frame and constant little sparkles, but that's a different story. So thank you so much for coming by, for coming to see me and Petunia and this just bright orange goblet. This bright orange monstrosity. Look, it changes the white balance. Uh, Tomorrow we're continuing Hatuful Boyfriend. We're going to continue our adventures as Sodomy. What is her first name? Last name? Morning Sodomy. Yes. We're going to continue our adventures as Morning Sodomy, and I don't. I think we've decided we're romancing the emo library bird, so that'll be fun, or it won't be. We'll see. And we'll pick it up from there. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ayas. That's okay. What matters is that you're here, and I love you. I love all of you. I'm so grateful to have just a wonderful community surrounding me. Thank you so much for dropping by, for hanging out with us. Petunia, do you want to say goodbye? Oh, she's unplugged my headset, so now we're using the bad mic, but here she is. She's a good little dog. Uh, Thank you so much, and, take care of yourself, drink some water, eat some food, get some rest. I love you a lot, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.